Greetings and salutations. This is Jason Silverain, and today I'll be playing Dice People. Now this was released in March 2025 by Mateus 2M, or Mateus 2 meters, depending on who says it. Again, weird name, so I'm not exactly sure how it's pronounced, but it's a fun little auto-batter idler. I've been going a little bit through it. It's one of those, it feels like there's going to be not much to it, but as you can see, I've already played a little bit. I've maxed out these fighters and started buying these shooters. And the name of the game? You start off with a fighter, you earn gold, you buy more. You have this little skill tree you can unlock as well and gain new abilities. I'm currently working on increasing the area of the fighter's attack. But as always, you always want to go for money gains straight away and things like that. But you have various resources. You have money, you have XP, you have these special things that you get from getting to the next area. You can also unlock awards, but I would advise not doing that right away because I made the mistake of claiming too early before I knew there was a level up that improved rewards. But how we have is a prestige level, and this is how you progress through the game. After you play the levels, you earn items and you pay into your prestige level. And again, it is quite grindy. Let's go show the actual gameplay. First things first, you right click on these to swap between them, not left click, otherwise you end up dropping your dice. But you've got all these enemies. We just drop down our little dice folk and just try to get rid of as many of them as possible. Now this wasn't particularly efficient, but I figured, oh, don't know what they're going to roll. Even with the additional luck, I'm still rolling occasional 1s and 2s, which lowers their attack power. So we'll just drop a load here, and then we just collect all our gubbins. There we go. Lovely. We've got a bunch of weakened zombies here. Fantastic. And then I've got the shooter left, which I'll use over here, and hopefully weaken anyone coming this way. Of course, now loads come from over there. This is fine. Okay. Very basic gameplay, but it's one of those one more turnish. It's definitely a game you could play in your lunch break, sort of thing. It's not one you would expect to be grinding for hours, but somewhat respectable. Fair enough. We just hit restart, we go again. Oops, it's me not right-clicking, so I've wasted that chat down there, but fortunately we've had at least a few slimes come. Now I am trying to invest in health and vampirism to sort of regen their health and keep them around longer. Me forgetting to right click again. There we go. Now I do hope you can unlock some sort of auto collection as well. You can make it so the items stay around longer, but spotting it in the mess of all this is kind of the issue. So we did okay there. Wasn't fantastic, but we're alright. So let's end turn, go to the shop. Then we invest. Yeah, let's invest. I want a new level. I'm getting a bit bored of this one. And in the meantime, I want XP. Now, I could invest in doing this as well. So we got crit chance, more damage against skeletons, more bones. Okay. That's an important one. We're going to improve the fighters. They're now maxed out. We're going to improve vampirism. There we go. And go again. And this little simple gameplay loop is quite charming. I think between the chill music, the cute sprites, just the general look and feel of the game, it is definitely something that you can laze away and listen to some music or watch a YouTube video while playing. My main gripe about it, though, is the lack of resolution options. You've either got full screen or you've got absolutely tiny windows. And this is one of the few games I'm having to play in full screen for once because, frankly, it would be unplayable in the small windows. It's almost like the size of my mobile phone. And I can definitely imagine this being a mobile phone app. Definitely plays like a mobile phone game. Prestige level 3. Hey, I'm getting the hang of this. Okay, so we now earned one of our mighty dollars. Dollar. I'm going to do that to improve the rewards. Okay, can I actually spend this on anything? Doesn't particularly look like it. Ooh, I would like another reroll. Reroll essentially is when the dice dies or fades, it re-rolls itself. Magnet. Oh, that's just more attraction to that. So why do I need this? The only thing I've seen that needs it is this. Well, go again. See if the re-rolls are effective at all. I just need the screen to fill up with more mobs. It's going to make a nice little area of impact here. I just wish I had something that increased attack speed, because that's the main thing that's getting me, is the slow attack speeds. There we go, get rid of those buildings for a bit of cash. Now we will need cash later when we unlock more minions, because that's how you mostly get them. But right now, we just need resources and XP. So at least the fighters have a nice big aura around them now. Before it was like practically the size of one of these squares. So there's definitely a sense of progression in the game, which I do like, and you kind of need for these games. If they're going to be grindy, you need to have every upgrade feel like it has a small impact. Alright, after a little while of leveling up, I now have 8 of each guys. So we're going to drop you just around here. Also now, when I hit enemies, they have this little chain lightning effect, which is pretty cool. I've also increased the time the bullets last, which should hopefully increase the range. Yeah, look at that. They go really far now. A bit more worthwhile. And one of the next options I have is to increase XP drop, which I'm not entirely certain how useful that's going to be, considering now I've moved on to other currencies, but it's worth having a try, right? So we go back, we look at the new skill tree. So new spawn rate or experience points. I've got plenty of these I can do. Can I max it out? Yeah, we can max it out. Crit rate. More chain area? Yeah, let's spread it. And then we increase the spawn by 1. We go again. We're pretty much all good. We're going to swap to you. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. Hopefully that combination will be just enough of the fighters to finish off anyone who gets shot. And the beams will keep just travelling through and hit everything on the screen. The re-rolls are coming in clutch. That's what we want. We want the re-rolls to be used on something that's actually decent, rather than just the fighters. Go. I mean, it's very visually impressive just with everything coming on. I mean, I don't know if impressive is the right term, because it's not exactly, you know, high spec or anything, but you've got this wonderful kind of almost firework display of impact. And again, if you are weak to flashing lights, this is probably not the game for you. But if you like a bit of a flashy explosive, this will hit those little bits of dopamine for you. Okay. I'm somewhere in the middle. I usually don't like things flashing too much. But this is about bearable level. This is fine. Go. I might just have to get the magnet one at this rate. It's getting hard to collect it all. I want to see one of these guys go pop. I want one of the big boys to go boom. But I don't think I'm going to get it. No. Oh well, back to the shop again. I don't know how full this is getting. There's a little chessboard looking thing. Maxed it out. Spawn rates. I could do reroll looks, so I'm more likely to get good rolls. I'm just going to grab that. Nice. That had HP. That's fantastic. And no, we don't have that unlocked. Let's look at. No, we don't want rewards. we can at least stick all these spare bones over here. I'm going to play for a little bit longer. I'll catch up with you, and we'll move on to the next level together. Alright, I've had plenty of new unlocks. This one in particular has been very nice, because it actually got me some of those 4-leaf clovers, which let me expand a bit further. Also, we now have attack speed up, which I'm now increasing again. So that is lovely. Apparently, we're going to have gnomes next, so we probably should increase that a little bit. So that's where you normally get them from. Interesting. I still haven't really seen any new, you know, dice, which I would have thought we should have had by now. Maybe I have to go further in life, or maybe I need to keep going up this way. Equal number dice get stronger when next to each other, or do we have chance of insta-kill? I'm not entirely certain. There we go. But he's so cute. Well, that doesn't matter. We have the skull. I could have sworn I'd seen somewhere around here. Part of me wants to go this way, but that's entirely luck-based. So let's go with that one. That's more crit. That's more damage. More damage would be nice. I don't think I've had a... Yeah, what was that skull then? That's... My shooters are all maxed out. It's not a new dice. It's not even... It's not coming up here. So, never mind. Let's have a look. Oh no, the skull's here. Again, not very clear. Not very clear, but we're all good. Oh, he is adorable. Aren't you freaking adorable little gnome? Please go splat for me. There's no pressure or anything, because they don't fight back. They don't try to really invade you. It just comes down to staying here, clicking. I kind of wish there was a fast forward option, but I'm guessing that would probably give me an epileptic fit. Considering how flashy this is. Oh, we now have those. I'm guessing the gnomes drop those randomly as well. Or no, because it's just the slimes that add bonuses. Maybe now I've got to a higher prestige. They drop the next tier up. That's interesting. Gnomes are tanky little buggers. That's fine. And I'll do one more of these. We'll buy a few things, and then I will probably call it quits for the video, because I don't want to go through the entirety of this game today. And if you do buy this for its measly £2.49, or cheaper if you get it on sale or part of a bundle like I did, I do want to leave at least a little bit of mystery for players, because again, this game doesn't have that much content. The whole thing about moving up to the next levels is a bit like the whole gift box opening craze that they have on TikTok. You get that little dopamine rush of like, what's next? And I don't want to steal it from a game that's so simple as this. But thank you for watching. I will probably catch you next time after I figure out what I'm going next. So, we're going to have damage, and that opens up more attack speed. So this chain is really good for you. And then we'll get one more dice. And we'll have more clover and more damage on gnomes. Ah, poor little people. Enemies create... Oh, yeah, that's going to be my next route. But have a good day, you all. It's been a pleasure as always.